Subscribe to this guy. He's fun.
What was a dumbbell over here that busted?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Here we are, NorCal Qualifier workout number 6. This is the Snowball Effect. There's several interesting things in this workout, so I may talk the whole time or I may bounce in and out. We'll see. Basically, this workout is the final workout I will do for the NorCal Qualifier, I believe. It is currently Monday, January 19th. I did this early this morning at CrossFit Levo, which is the gym we're in here. It was an open gym, so I was able to go sneak in another one of these because they're just kind of fun. I've been enjoying them. But I had to then drive to Cincinnati today, so I got to my hotel and I'm trying to put this video together so I can get it out to you guys as soon as possible this week. I think there's only about a week left for this qualifier. So got the first workout and the 5th workout, and now this is the 6th. As you can see on the screen, this starts with 500 feet of burpee shuttle runs. So the standards on this, again, I'm officially not doing this qualifier. I was just enjoying these tests, so having a good time with it. These are not official videos. I am not signed up, and therefore that is why I do not show distances or weights or follow the exact rules, but I tried to do all the movement standards, obviously, so you have a good idea how it looks, how it feels from my perspective. 500 feet burpee shuttle runs. So I just finished those. Looked like it was just over a minute, or just under 2 minutes. I'll go back and pop the times in. They'll be in there now when you see it. But just do a burpee behind a 25-foot line, run 25 feet, drop into a burpee, run back. So 20 times down, 20 times for the 25-foot length. Then you do 250 feet of walking lunges in 25-foot sections as well. So that is 10 25-foot sections, which is what I started here. 50-pound dumbbells, a pair, one in each hand. I haven't done walking lunges with 100 pounds for a while. These were less fun than I expected. I did know, based on this graphic in the bottom right, that there was a tie break time after the burpee shuttle run, the walking lunge, and the 30 wall balls. So I was kind of thinking I'm going to cruise through all this and go hard through there, because 2 reasons. One, I didn't even know what a bushwhacker was, so that's a new movement that I've never done or thought of. And 2, the final movement, the 30 handstand shoulder taps. When looking at the movement standards, to my surprise, they were freestanding handstand shoulder taps, and I quickly thought, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So I can do shoulder taps against the wall. I have confidence in doing shoulder taps against the wall, but I've never attempted a freestanding handstand shoulder tap. Of course, I've never attempted a bushwhacker. So both of those reasons to say I was going to fly through these lunges that you already saw me break once. I did 4 lengths, set them down, and then I believe I'm able to pull off 3 lengths, but I'm quite annoyed. The dumbbells are heavy. My legs are already kind of burning because I haven't kept up a appropriate level of fitness for these kinds of tests. So yeah, I did 3. So I went a set of 4 lengths and then a set of 3 lengths, and I was able to finish off. I think I ended up doing 2 lengths. I set them down, but just real quick, and picked them up for the final length, versus this is obviously quite a lot of downtime. Geez, what am I doing? I think I stood there for 30 seconds. You think time is going really slow, but it's not. So got through the lunges, got through the shuttle run with the burpee, probably gonna be about, I'm gonna guess 5.5 minutes when I get there, because I go right back down, set them down, quickly pick them up, and do the final 10th 25-foot length. Then it's to the wall balls, which were also interesting. I consider myself a decent wall baller, not the best. Man, I remember that being a lot quicker. That was another good 7 to 10 second rest. In my head, it was like 2 seconds. Crazy. That's why you guys gotta video yourself and see how much see what you're really doing. I really highly recommend that. It's helped me a lot. So there, finished that 5:35. I threw the dumbbells back in the middle because I knew I was going to have to use those and wanted to get them a little further away from the camera so I could get the full extension at the top. 30 wall balls. Again, consider myself a decent wall baller. I'm like, all right, this tie break thing, I'm just going to do a set of 30. I've done sets of 50 or 60. Like, I can do a big set. But sometimes when you're a little tired, that big set doesn't work out as well as you hoped it would. So essentially, I wasn't able to do only 30. If you count these wall balls, I no-repped myself, I would say at least 4 times, 3, 4, 5 times. So I just kept going, and whenever I knew I had done 30 good reps, I stopped. So I have no clue, and I won't be able to say, oh, there's 10 or there's 20 or anything like that. But I know I had more than 3, probably not more than 5. So probably 4 or 5 no reps that I counted on myself, that either the ball just didn't quite touch the wall at the top, or it was potentially middle of the ball not touching above that gray line, which is 10 feet. A couple were close. If it's close, I just don't count it, and I just throw another one. It's just easier. All right, there they were. So that was right at 7:06, I think. So I was able to get the tie break in just over 7 minutes. And now I pushed it to get there. So I didn't jump right into these bushwackers. Also, I didn't know what it was. I had to look it up and watch a YouTube video. Thank you, NorCal, for putting that, making that available. So then I understood what it was. I picked up 25-pound dumbbells right before this workout, and I did it with the 25s, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I actually really like it. I think it's a great movement for CrossFit. I think it's a great thing to program. Requires you to do some somewhat rotational, keeping your core tight, but a lot of power and movement. So it's a hip dip, kind of like a single arm dumbbell snatch, except you're not allowed to put the dumbbell between your legs. The dumbbells have to be outside your legs. So I opened up with a set of 12. This got grippy for me. That's where, I mean, it was hard, but the reason I didn't do 30 is because my fitness isn't that good, combined with the grip was starting to hurt. So I ended up going 12, and then 10, and then 8 is how I broke those up. And I'm pretty sure I finished them around the 10-20 mark. So also in my head, I'm like, okay, I can't do freestanding handstand shoulder taps. So I really don't need to hurry. Whatever time I have left after these interesting bushwhacker thingies, I'm just gonna kick up into a handstand and fall on my head or face or something and screw around for whatever that time is. So no need to kind of go that fast. And I already did the tie break time to see how quick I could get there. So that's what was going through my head. Plus it just kind of hurt, and I didn't want to go harder because I'm not in fantastic fitness mode at the moment. To go faster, you could easily get under 7 minutes on the tie break time without resting for a minute plus during the lunges. Burpee shuttle run, I didn't like fly on it, but I didn't go slow. So, I mean, I think it's a very average okay time to get those burpee shuttle runs done in under 2 minutes. You don't have to push that hard to do that. I think you could do it in a minute and a half if you're super fit and wanted to really push that and then fly through that lunge. You could probably fly. I did the lunge in, what, 3.5 that was. So there's definitely people that could do that lunge in 2 minutes. So I'd say you could be at 3.5 minutes after the lunge. And that would just leave 30 wall balls, which should be 60 seconds if you don't have any no reps. Oh, here I go. So I'm like, I don't know what this is gonna be. I have no clue. I tried some handstand against the wall and it was very difficult, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. So basically I just kick up into a handstand eventually, and I start trying to tap, and just like that I got 4, and I was like, huh, I didn't think I could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on the standard here it says it starts in a freestanding handstand and the repetition ends 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 13. The repetition ends when the hand touches the shoulder. So as long as you start, look at that, another 5. So I'm at 18 already, and I was like, huh, I might be able to actually like do this. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So basically 4 or 5 at a time. 24, 25, 26, 27. That one I didn't count. I was like, I don't know, I think my foot might have touched before. So it was 27, 28, 29, 30. So I did the one extra. 11:35. And I was really, that's what that face was. Huh, who knew? Hope you liked it. See you next time. Peace.